Well, hi guys. It's been a while since I've been on here. Uh, been kind of a whirlwind few weeks. I've had a loss, I've had a gain, and whole bunch of other stuff going on. So sit tight. I'll tell you all about it. Well, let's start with my weigh-ins. So 2 weeks ago, I don't think I got a video up. Uh, I weighed in at this was on the 10th. I weighed in at 211.7, which was a weekly loss of zero point 0.9. Still a loss, not what I would hope to see, but it was still a loss. Now, this last week, on the 17th, I had a gain of 2 pounds. And I'm not surprised by that gain. I will tell you that it is the end of the season here. We've been having a lot of parties and going out to eat with friends. So I expected a gain just because I've been eating out more and eating more fast food type stuff. Matter of fact, we had another one tonight. I tried to compensate for that a little bit by not eating a lot during the day. I think before we went out for dinner, I only had 7 or 6 points. Um, all I had was my breakfast this morning. So it was my weight's been going up, and right now it doesn't look like I'm going to meet that goal to get into Wonderland by my birthday. Although I'm not giving up on that goal, I still want to see that in October sometime. But just had a little bit of a setback this last week and a half or so. Now we did go out to dinner tonight, and I had a sandwich and some sweet potato fries. Very good, but we went to a town where the population is 8. Yes, 8. And it was just a hole in a wall restaurant, really good food. We had a great time. So coming up, we have a couple more people leaving this next week, and we do have another planned night out for dinner next week. Way I'm looking at it, next week is my last week here, and then I'm going to be leaving and going to Oregon to see my daughter and pick up my dog. But the way I'm looking at it now, I may not be doing very well with weight loss, but I am making memories of a lifetime. So um, that's just the way it is. I'm not going to stress out over 2 pound gain, and I'm still weighing myself every day. I know what my weight's doing, and it's going up and down and up and down. And I know it sounds kind of weird to say this, but I am okay with that right now because these are people I'm not going to see again for a while. We're hoping to meet again down the road sometime, but this is our last 2 weeks together. They've become my family over the summer. So, uh, like I said, we're making a lot of good memories, and we're enjoying ourselves. So that's how my weight's been going. A lot has happened personally. And first of all, I want to tell you that my travel trailer has been delivered. It's back in Ohio now, and can't wait to see it when I get there. I'm not going to be home probably until the end of October. So I won't see it until then, but my son picked it up for me. He sent me pictures of the interior and the exterior. He went through it. He said it looks like a really good unit. So I'm really happy about that. Uh, and yeah, so ready to start this new venture coming up. So I will be teaching in Ohio for October or for the winter through spring break, which I believe is at the end of March. So the end of March, I'm done teaching, and then I'll be going to Utah. for next summer. So, yeah, it doesn't seem possible, that this is something I've thought about doing for a long time, and now it's become a reality. So excited about that. And I will be right back. Now, I wanted to tell you that I retook that assessment on Weight Watchers today, and decided to follow like the diabetic plan that is pretty low carb. And there's things on there that I had for free, 0 points, that are now have points in them. For instance, the banana that I usually have every morning for breakfast um, now has points, and the blueberries that I usually have for breakfast now have points, and my non-fat Greek yogurt now has points. So my free foods are still eggs. I have beans as a 0 point food. And I think that might have been the biggest change on that list. Let me look here. I decided that I needed to switch things up a little bit. I've kind of stalled out, and uh, I think part of the reason I'm stalled out is because I'm bored with what I'm eating. So some of the things that I've been eating have points. That have points. Some of those points have not changed, but I want to see if I can find my 0 point foods. Here we go. Hmm. I don't want to take the assessment again. And my phone froze. So, but anyway, that's what it is. I like I said, I decided to retake that assessment this morning. I have been thinking about maybe trying keto. I don't want to go full blown keto, but I need to do something different. So, and many of you have left Weight Watchers, and that's okay because that's working for you. But I am sticking with Weight Watchers because I know it works for me. Uh, but the lower carb I think is going to be good for me. And just the fact that fruit has assigned points, I won't be overeating on those anymore. It's real easy for me to eat a lot of apples. Actually, I haven't looked to see if apples have points or not for me. Um, I'm in the in the hills here, and we're kind of the campground's kind of down in a valley, so my internet is real unreliable, even with my Starlink. So that's why I have um, my internet locks up, or delays a lot. So sometimes when I'm looking something up, especially on my apps. Okay, so I wanted to look here. Apples for a medium apple now have 3 points, and it's because of the sugar content in the fruit. So, what is something else that I eat a lot of? The meats haven't changed much. I'm looking for my 99% fat-free ground turkey. That's still 0 points for me. I've been eating a lot of buffalo and elk while I've been out here. They're both very lean meats. They have points in them because they are a red meat, but no more. Well, there's still less points than like you know ground beef. Uh, wasn't sure I would like it. My turkey and my eggs are still 0 points, so that's good. But the bread that I have usually, the Sara Lee bread that I've been eating a lot of, that point. Those points haven't changed any. So when you switch things up, you kind of have to learn a whole new system again. So this, I think, is comparable. That diabetic plan, I think, is comparable to points plus points. although Points Plus counted eggs. So it might be the old Smart Points program too. But somebody posted a chart on how you could compare some of these programs. So anyway, I wanted to tell you I switched things up, and so my point values are going to be different now. I haven't been recording a lot of my meals, just because I eat the same thing all the time. And I'm telling you the same thing. My banana. Of course, now my bananas will have points, but my breakfast has typically been pretty low point, and then my lunches have been kind of all over the place lately, just because at work we've ordered pizza in because it's been somebody's last day, or somebody brought something in. So uh, hopefully this change in the adjustment that I've been making is going to make me more accountable to that app, because I have to learn a new point system again. So, and I am trying to be more diligent about tracking. I'm always really good about tracking my breakfast, and then it kind of slacks off during the day. So my weight gains, my seesaw is my fault. It's not Weight Watchers' fault. It's not the program's fault. I know this program works, and it has worked for me. I lost 93 pounds on it. So, it's just my lack of accountability to the program that is causing this seesaw. But I needed to change things up mentally for me, uh, to kind of get the ball rolling again and kind of put my body into weight loss mode again. So that's what's been going on with me. I went out today with friends. We went to this new town that I've never been to here. I'm going to stick some pictures in here at the end. I hope they're uploaded already. And then tomorrow I am going over to the Badlands to hike the Notch Trail. This is one of the big hikes that I wanted to do when I came out here. I mean, it's not a huge hike. It's only about a mile, but you have that 50-foot ladder you have to climb to get up there. It's supposed to be cooler tomorrow, so it should be a good day to go over there. And hopefully not so crowded, since it's going to be on a Tuesday. So that's what I'm going to do. Go hike that trail. I'm going to stop at Wall Drug on the way back. That's someplace I've wanted to go back to for a long time. It seems like every time I drive past Wall, it's late enough where it's closed up. Um, Joe and I went there uh, when we were on a honeymoon, and we were on our way out west. So we were back there once when the kids were young, uh, but not for long because it was early in the morning and not a lot was open. And then I tried stopping with my one son. Um, I want to say 3 years ago or 2 years ago, when we were on our way back home from Idaho. But it was late at night, everything was closed up, and we wanted to get a hotel room there, couldn't because it was so late, and I think it was during the Sturgis rally, so everything was all booked up anyway. So tomorrow's the day. I'm going back there. I'm going to hike that trail. So I think that's the only trail I'm going to do there. Uh, Maybe a couple of the other little smaller walks. We'll see how the time goes and how hot it's going to get over there. Because usually, if it's like 80 here, it's 100 over in the Badlands. And it's supposed to be cooler tomorrow. So we'll see. But I've been wanting to do this hike ever since I got here. And then next Tuesday, a friend of mine from here and I are going to do the big one, the Black Elk Peak. So I'll be sharing pictures with that about that next week. So I will try to get my Notch trails up, uh, depending on the time tomorrow. How late I get back. I do have to work Wednesday morning, so it may not be until Wednesday that you see those pictures. But I'm so excited! I can't wait to do this hike. Um, and I'm in packing mode too, because like I said, it's almost time to go home and or at least leave here. We have my last day here is a week from Friday, so I can't believe how fast the summer is gone. I mean, some days it seems like it was dragging on forever, but now once September hit, it's like zoom, it's going fast. So All right, I'm going to wrap this up because this has gotten pretty long. Let me stick these pictures in at the end of the little town we visited tonight. Really pretty waterfall that we went to. And I will see you guys later. Thanks for watching, and I hope you come back. Bye bye.